Hello YouTube, Dallas Gamer here with Calibur 4. Yes, I finally got this game. Well, to be honest with you, I finally got the materials in order to record this game. I'm very happy, and now I can start making YouTube videos and making, edited videos and uploading them in YouTube, as you can see here. The reason why I want to get Soul Calibur 4 is because, in my opinion, Soul Calibur 4, in terms of art style, was very, very peak. And of course, the theme of it. It was very dark. It reminds, now that I think about it, I'm pretty darn sure Soul Calibur got inspiration from Dark Souls. Especially with all these Dark Soul-like games coming out. And not only that, but there's a particular character that I'm a huge fan of, and at Soul Calibur 4, she was at her peak. Oh yes, that's her, Ivy. Ivy in this game, she was absolutely at her peak. And a lot of gamers, they like to make gooner jokes about it, but it's undenying. And I'm a strong believer that Soul Calibur 4, it got popular because of the guest character, as you can see here, Darth Vader. This game is the PS3 version. In Xbox 360 you get Yoda, and both games they get Star Killer. So without further ado, let's hop into the game. But yeah, I'm very happy that I finally get to record and show you guys Soul Calibur 4. And I get to record while I play the game. So, yep. Let's see. Let's play classical arcade mode. And of course, I'm gonna play my favorite character, Ivy. Oh man, Ivy, she is absolute peak in this game. Oh, look at that. Hips, butt, and breast. It's absolutely peak in this game. And Ivy, she's a mature, tall woman.
To face her
and
destiny.
you know what's the best part, if you guys ever pay attention to the Soul Calibur lore? Is that she's not a normal human. She's considered a superhuman. No joke. If you guys pay attention to the Soul Calibur lore, Ivy, she conducted an alchemy experiment on herself. And here's my bet. My bet is that with all those alchemy experiments, and the lore kind of hints this, she became somewhat like a superhuman. And in the lore, it states that aside from the fact that she's very good at combat, so good in fact that she actually wears slutty outfits like here in this game that you see here. Aside from that, she's also has, you could say supernatural beauty, and some of her weapons, such as the sword whip, is supernatural. So yeah, lore it hints that she's not a normal human, rather she's a superhuman, all thanks to her self-experiments of alchemy. Now, what's interesting is that in Soul Calibur 4, she, you could say, had a near death experiment, and it makes me wonder if Ivy is a masochist because, her dressing up like that. It literally makes me wonder because I'm pretty darn sure
For the weak
Ivy,
that have died
she
in
got
vain,
hurt,
she unleashes her blade in the
cuts,
name of
punctured,
vengeance.
etc, etc, and yet she's running around looking like
Why
that.
do you stand in my way?
And the theme of this game, if you guys
Battle
pay
one,
attention to the lore,
fight.
is immortality. Because almost every character that is hunting down the sword, minus the heroes of course, they want greater power and of course immortality. And Ivy, her father, was trying to do alchemy just for the sake of prolonging his life. In other words, immortality, the ability to
Battle
not die.
2. Fight.
And I find it interesting that, Ivy, she just so happens to conduct alchemy on herself, gain a superhuman female body, and you know, she in Calibur 4 she had a near-death experience because her biological father, who was a pirate, a zombie pirate to be exact, nearly kill her. And out of all Soul Calibur games, or at least the previous games, this is her most bloodiest constant. So it makes me wonder if Ivy, you know, has near immortality abilities like super healing, able to regenerate as if nothing happened, even especially after getting cut and punctured. And by the way, Ivy is not the only freak, as you can see here. Yes, that's a male masochist. Ivy is technically a sadist, but makes me wonder if Ivy is equally as a masochist as this guy, which is well. Because, like I said, immortality is a theme here, and Ivy is not a normal human. Rather, she's a superhuman thanks to the self-experimentation of alchemy. And with an amazing body like that, out of all video games, in this video game, Soul Calibur 4, she's at its most bloodiest. But what's interesting is that if you look at how she looks, it looks like nothing has happened to her. Even though in the lore it clearly stated that she had a near-death experience. Her father almost killed her, and the lore stated that she was badly wounded and her soul was, you could say, sucked dry. So she had to use an artificial soul in order to prolong her life just enough to destroy the Soul Calibur sword, which is the evil sword. And yet, look at her body. Nearly flawless. So it makes me wonder if Ivy has near immortality. And of course, if she's a masochist or a death wish. And the reason why I'm bringing that subject up is because this game is made in Japan. Oh, that's Ivy's father.
After conquering both fate and death, ultimate power now lies within his grasp.
This game has the theme of immortality and you could say, well, immortality, but this game is also made in Japan. And there was this anime called Rin, Daughter of Minato. In case of you guys don't know that, it's a Japanese anime that features a female protagonist that's beautiful, charming, and she's immortal. And this beautiful female, because of her immortality, she purposely use her immortality like a superpower, but she ends up getting tortured, killed, punctured, shot, blown up, etc., etc. The worst thing that you can imagine. And yet she comes back as if nothing ever happened to her with perfect physique. And this kind of reminds me of Ivy, and it does make me wonder if the people who make Soul Calibur kind of had a quote-unquote inspiration when it comes to making Ivy design. Because Ivy in Soul Calibur 4, she has added her most bloodiest. So again, it makes me wonder. For a fact, Ivy is definitely a sadist if you guys pay close attention how she behaves, how she fights.
Final battle.
Like, her fighting style is all about crowd control. And her snake whip, again, hence the name Snake Whip. She whips people like you're her slave, like a dominatrix. But what's funny, well, ironic, I should say, is that she had a near-death experience. She teams up with evil men that could easily dominate her. And she running around performing dangerous combat stuff. Because in this game, it's all about weapons, Soul Calibur. And yet, instead of wearing armor, minus, of course, the pauldron,
his gaze fixed on the future. He calls on all his powers to execute the plan.
It does makes me wonder if Ivy
So you
is
wish to cast away your life.
sense.
Perhaps that is one answer.
Battle 1. Fight!
I'm finding it. But yeah. So back where I was saying, it does makes me wonder. When this game came out, about a year later, I clearly remember there was an attempt to make Soul Calibur a single player game with hack and slash game mechanics. And me, I could literally see the potential of that game because, again, this game, through the art style and the fact that it's Japanese, you could tell that it's Dark Soul inspired theme. And of course, with all the theme of death and immortality, like I'm finding a black guy that's basically the Grim Reaper. I hope YouTube doesn't censor me for pointing out his race. Anyway, I'm basically playing the Grim Reaper, and the characters they're obsessed with immortality. Like Ivy, she's experiment herself with alchemy because her father was trying to gain immortality through alchemy. And yet, instead of gaining true immortality, Ivy with a missing body, and she has a superhuman level physique, which the lore kind of backs that up. So, darn it, I lost. Also, unlike Soul Calibur 6, in Soul Calibur 4 you get to see your character react. Oh, look at that. Man, Ivy being super cute and sexy. Well, guys, you know what? I'm gonna try one more time.
Fight.
If I lose one more time, then I'm just gonna end the video right there. So, yeah, in my opinion, guys, they gotta bring back this Soul Calibur 4 Ivy design in Soul Calibur 7. Soul Calibur 6, I heard design was based on Soul Calibur 1, and that was super clear. As obvious. But I'm hoping that in Soul Calibur 7, if they make that game bring out. If they ever make a Soul Calibur 7, I really hope that they bring back this design. I don't mind a redesign, but if they redesign this, make it obvious that it's based on Soul Calibur 4. No, I think I'm gonna lose. Oh, maybe not. Oh, come on, ring out. No.
Not bad.
There it goes.
Final battle.
Gotta be tenacious like Ivy, because after all, Ivy is a superhuman woman. Of course, and amazing body. I know it's not you there. But remember guys, video games, they serve so well. As long as the game itself is fun to play. Me, personally, as a gamer, I tend to avoid Gumi games because Gumi games is all about the aesthetics and the gameplay. If you guys are curious why I feature Stellar Blade, it's because Stellar Blade was the best of both worlds. It had an attractive woman, and yet the gameplay was super fun, and it was addicting. And the gameplay, it just so happens to be a Soul-like game. Think about it, guys. Stellar Blade was literally a Souls-like game. This game, Soul Calibur, now that I think about it, it has soul in the name. The theme, the art style, you could tell that's Dark Soul inspired theme. So yeah. Well guys, I'm gonna end it here, and thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy watching Soul Calibur 4, especially my queen Ivy. Ivy in this game, she is peak in my opinion, but of course peak in design, not art style, not gameplay wise. Gameplay wise, I feel like Soul Calibur 6 is much better. Well guys, thank you for listening and watching. Calidus Gamer, over and out.